Good afternoon, vinyl community. How are y'all doing? Well, it is Friday, September 13th, 2024, which means it's been 2.5 years since I've made a video, which is a very long time. I couldn't agree more that it's been far too long. But I've been thinking about getting back into doing it for quite some time, and I really don't even understand why I stopped making them. There was a lot going on in 2022 with my parents and illnesses, and mom passed away, and dealing with dad, and it's life. It creeps up on you pretty quickly when your parents are elderly. And anyway, that was more than likely what did it. And I just stopped making videos. But here I am. I thought I'd come back. Wanted to do a video and jump in on a contest that's going around. And I have to thank Mike over at TCATS Deep Vinyl Tracks. He's the reason I'm doing this video. We got chatting back and forth, just a couple of messages back and forth, and he encouraged me to do this, so I'm going to do this. And here I am. It feels good to do it again. So the contest is pretty easy for JT over at what is the name, man? Oh my brain is cramped. JT's Record Room, of course. He's having a contest to celebrate 3,000 subs, so I thought I'd jump in, and the first task is to, a shout out to a channel. Well, I got to thank Mike over at TCATS for shouting my channel out, which has been dormant for 2.5 years, and so I'm shouting TCATS Deep Vinyl Tracks out. No one. I gotta reciprocate, and I love his channel, and I like his videos, so I'm glad he's back and making content, and I hope he's gonna continue making content. Now, there's the shout out, Mike over at TCATS, great channel, and I'll link it below, as I will to JT. So congrats to JT on 3,000 subs, and the second portion of this is to show 3 records that are food related in some way. And I started digging through. I had one in mind, obviously, and it was a pretty obvious one. So I'll start off with that one. It's Eat a Peach by the Allman Brothers. And a great record, of course. I believe it was 1972. Hang on just a second. Just flipping it over here. So, 1972. On the back, it's I guess that's a giant watermelon. And it's both a live record and studio record. But I love the Allman Brothers. Always have been a big fan. And, what can you say about these guys? They were just fantastic. Top to bottom. I left the price tag there going. Let me take a look at what's inside this. Anything standing out here? There's the gatefold. Quite the artwork here on the gatefold. Oh, and there's a big peach, another big peach down there, being driven along. These look like mushrooms of sorts. I wonder what they meant by that. Yeah, quite the gatefold there. 1972's Eat a Peach by the Allman Brothers, and once more, there's the front cover for the peach. All right, that's the first one. The second one, I'm glad I thought of it, because I was searching away, and I wasn't coming up with anything I really wanted to, but then I thought, wait a minute. Jeff Beckola, with that giant green apple jammed in some sort of a room there. This is what, I think it's June of '69 this came out. On the Epic label. This is obviously a reissue. I don't know what year it is, but it's the Jeff Beck Group. Bacola, Cosa Nostra. All Shook Up, Spanish Boots, Girl from Mill Valley, Jailhouse Rock, Plinth, The Hangman's Knee, and Rice Pudding. Yeah, bass guitars Ron Wood, and drums Tony Newman, Jeff on guitar, and Rod Stewart on the vocal stylings of Rod Stewart. A fabulous record. I love this record, actually. This is the thing that got me into Jeff Beck, was Bacola was really the first thing I think I heard. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure this is definitely the first record I ever owned by Beck and the Jeff Beck Group. But maybe that's part of the reason why it's one of my favorites. But Bacola, 1969, fantastic record with the giant apple. Oops, sorry, I hit the stand there. Okay. Now I had to, kind of think about this one, but Iron Maiden's Peace of Mind, and I've shown this before for, I think it was a contest with 5 different genres or 6 different genres. And I showed this for the metal genre, clearly not the jazz genre. Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden. That's the label there. And even on the label it has. But first, hang on, let me show you. So there's the back cover there. Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Die With Your Boots On side. That's all side one. Then it starts off with the classic, The Trooper, Still Life, Quest for Fire, Sun and Steel, To Tame a Land. Bruce Dickinson, Dave Murray, Adrian Smith, Steve Harris, and Nico McBrain on drums. Unbelievable band. One of my favorites. But where's the food? Well, it's inside. It's inside. And I'll have to kind of get a little tight. So there's the inner gatefold there. But if you kind of cruise in on this, you got Bruce Dickinson there holding he's got an apple and a small sword there. Way in the background, Nico, I think, has a apple core as well. As you come out there seems to be apples. And there's an apple core on the table as well. There seems to be apples everywhere. But there's the brain, of course, as you. But, you got carrots. Got some cauliflower, I believe, is there. You got carrots there. I think that's Brussels sprouts. All surrounding the main course of the brain. Anyway, a good classic Iron Maiden record. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me just take the record out of its sleeve there. I think it comes, I think the vinyl as well has a similar thing going on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that might even be asparagus or green beans and all sorts of things. Sliced carrots. I think that's got to be cauliflower. Anywho, there is the greatness of Iron Maiden. I'm just going to slide this into the MoFi fancy sleeve and put it down. Now, the last thing he wanted us to do, the last thing he really wanted us to do was show an album that you highly recommend. And, well, it's not just the album that I recommend, it's the entire band. But I'll just show this record here. It's, picking it up, sorry. It's the Tedeschi Trucks Band. Let Me Get By. This is the album Let Me Get By, obviously, from the year 2016. I think this was released, 3rd or 4th record, I believe. But anyway, this band is just stupendous. I absolutely love them. I've seen them live now 3 or 4 times as well, and every time I see them, they just seem to keep getting better and better and better. Of course, this is Derek Trucks on guitar, probably one of the finest, if not the finest guitar player in the world right now, in my so-called humble opinion. Inside on the gatefold, really nice. Great photos of the band. Oh, there's the band right there. So that's Susan Tedeschi beside Derek in the middle. That's his wife, Susan Tedeschi, and Derek Trucks there sitting down, and the rest of the band, and they are just phenomenal. They're 10 or 12-piece band, 12-piece band live, I believe. Yeah, please check them out. I just think they're phenomenal. If you don't know about them, Derek Trucks came up in the Allman Brothers world. He was one of the last guitar players with them. The bookends of Warren Haynes and Derek Trucks on guitar. Derek is a virtuoso slide guitarist, period. And he grew up with the Allman Brothers. He's nephew of Butch Trucks, and who is obviously a co-founder of the band. And he started playing guitar at a very young age. I think he's joined the Allman Brothers at 18 years old. Anyway, that's my video. That's my contest entry for JT. 3,000 subs, man. That is astounding. That's great. Great work, considering I've lost a number since I stopped making videos. I'm under 100 again, so hopefully I can get over 100 soon. Anyway, congrats, JT. I'll let you know I made this video, and I'm glad I'm coming back. I'm hoping to do more videos. This is your Vicar of Vinyl, and I am out of here.